Hello, everybody. I have Miss Tish Wright here, and I'm going to read her bio. Okay. Her bio is Tish Wright is the married mom's master coach, transformational speaker, published author of Your Husband and Kids Can Wait, and CEO and founder of TFK Best Life Coaching Services LLC. Home of Tish Talks but Speaks Too. She created a YouTube channel and birthed Tish Talk. She uses to speak and share content about common situations or issues on everyday life that most people can to in one way or another, while contributing advice from personal experience, determined to use her passion, purpose to help others, lead her to fulfilling her wildest dreams of stepping out on faith to create and build her own coaching and speaking business. Tish is a wife and a mom of 5 kids, 3 grandkids, and 2 fur babies. Born and raised in Baltimore, now residing in Georgia. She worked in corporate America for 7 years until she couldn't prosper any longer, so she decided it was time to transform into using her passion to walk in her promise. If it was imperative her, for her to invest in herself to build a strong foundation. She studied for her Master's Life Coach Certification and Transformation Academy, specializing in personal development, relationships, happiness, purpose, and goal success. As the Married Mom's Master Coach, her goals are to assist, encourage, transform millions of people all over the world to live their best lives through coaching, speaking, and writing. Tish used her personal experience and knowledge while developing strategies, self help, literacy to share a breakthrough, which contributes to creating reachable goals to purposeful fulfillment and happiness within. You can reach Tish at Facebook at Tish
Hmm.
Wright, Facebook page at TFK Best Life Coaching Services LLC, Instagram at I am Tish Wright, YouTube at Tish Wright uh, is at TFK15, and website is www.tfkbestlifecoachingservices.com. Welcome, Tish. How are you today?
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so good, Miss Tina. Thank you for having me on today. I'm so excited to be here today. I really am.
Okay. All right.
Thank you for that
I was going
nice introduction.
yes. Okay, this is gonna be some questions that I'll ask you, and I can give you the chance to elaborate on. This is gonna be a different. What made
Okay.
you choose to? What made you choose to pursue your current career path or business, and how do you come to do what you do? Did you hear me?
Okay, what made me decide to be a life coach, a speaker, and an author was basically I always been coaching people. I always say this. I always been coaching people for a long time, and it was nothing that I was doing as a career. It was like basic friends asking me things, family members, even strangers on the street would ask me questions, like would come up to me and ask me stuff, and be willing to hear what I had to say. My advice, and I could see that things were helping them in a
Uh-huh.
certain way, and they were grateful. I felt like it had an impact in their lives. So I said, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. So I started working towards it, and I got my certifications, and then I started writing a book, and then, speaking more, putting myself out there more. And I love it. I love that I
Yeah.
can make an impact in people's lives. That's what made me want to do it so bad.
Okay. It sounds good. Uh, what uh, what skills do you have that make you particularly suitable for your business? I know you said you have. I know you have some training. So anything else? Just life lessons. What makes you suitable for?
Just my experiences, actually, my experiences, and I'm always going to be me. I don't care
Yeah.
how you find me, when you met me in my life, if you know me all my life, everybody know I'm always going to be Tish. I'm
Yeah.
authentically me no matter what. So I'm not going to
Yes.
sugarcoat anything for you. I'm not going to cut
Yes.
no cards. I'm going to come to you how it is, and that's what make me. I feel like that's what makes me who I am, and
Yeah.
that's it. I am who I am, and this is what you get.
Yeah.
And a lot of people
Okay.
love me for that. Actually, they love
Yeah.
me for that.
Okay. Yeah. What has been what has been your proudest moment in your business journey so far?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I always get emotional about this because my proudest moment so far, because I know I'm going to have so many along the way, but
Mm-hmm.
writing my book, my first book, I wrote my first book in 30 days, had it published
Mm-hmm.
less than 90 days. So that is my proudest moment. Look, I got
Yes.
it right here. Your husband and kids can wait. 7 effective strategies to avoid burning out. This is my first book, this baby. This is one of the most proudest things that I've done so far. And I just took everything, all of my experiences and everything, and put in here and on strategies to help women, moms, wives, and it's actually helping them getting great treatment. So it's definitely, and starting my business so far.
Yeah. Okay. What kind of advice that you can give my since your book is about what kind of advice you can give them that like to draw them into buying your book? What can you give them that you just give them a little bit? Don't give them what's in it. Just tell them about your book. Can you hear me?
So your
Can
husband
you
and kids can wait. 7 effective strategies to avoid burning out is self-help book. And I wrote it for my moms and wives, women, but I come to find out that this is actually a family book. This helps the
hear?
whole family. It's a self-help book. It's an easy read. I even put, look, the words bigger in here. Look, I'm 40. And I know
Yeah.
that us moms and wives don't have time to read no little teeny words and try to figure things out.
Yes.
But it does help you dig deeper about how you're
Mm-hmm.
feeling and what you want out of life person, not just a mom or wife. So I do
Uh-huh.
encourage all my women out there to pick this up. Take a
Hmm.
try it or get it for somebody else you think who need it. But it is definitely a great self-help book.
Okay. That sounds
I love
good.
this book.
Do you have a favorite thing you do outside of your business that you do like love to do and that like self care or self that you do now on a daily or weekly? You hear
I
me?
do look. I'm big on self care. That's I
Okay.
promote that 100%. I'm big on self care and self love. I love
Yes.
you. So one of the biggest things that I love to do, one thing, biggest thing I love to do that I feel like help me with stress management and make me feel good is singing. I love to sing. So I could be frustrated, I could be overwhelmed, and I'll just turn off everything and I actually have a microphone in my office.
Yeah.
I feel so funny saying this, but I actually have a karaoke microphone in my office that I'll turn on and I'll just sing until it decompresses me. So that's one of my biggest self care things that I do for myself. And I like to just spend time with myself and myself. And I say that all the time. Find a
Hmm.
space for you that makes you feel good, makes you feel happy, makes you feel whole as a person. And you have to work on else in the world, focusing on yourself and making yourself feel good. And that could be anything. Anything. It doesn't matter what anybody think about it. It's what makes you happy. So that is what I feel about self. I love self care. And I say self love to yourself. Take care of yourself. That's period. That's what I have to say about it.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good though.
I
That
love it.
self care is important and loving on yourself, doing for you. That's always awesome. What is
Hmm.
your hit? Do you have a hidden talent that you hadn't
Yes.
shared with the world yet? Do you have a
Hidden.
hidden
Oh my
talent?
goodness. Hmm. I don't know. I feel like I'm real open.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Okay.
I don't care what anybody think about. So I do. I basically do everything. Like I said, I love to sing. I love to dance. I can bowl. I can ice skate.
Yeah.
Um, one thing about me is if it is a hidden talent, it won't be hidden much long because I'm going to show it to the world.
Yeah.
I'm going to show people that, you know what, I can do this, you can do it too. Period.
Yes,
So
yes,
try
yes,
it. That's how I feel about life in general. I just want everybody to just live their life on purpose. Do
yes,
what you want to know. Because a lot of people won't do the things that they love to do or share that they love because they're worried about what other people think. No, live your life. It's yours.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I can't think of one talent. I'm very talented though.
Okay. Uh, I don't have many either. I'm like, I'm always into something, doing something. So you gonna find out if I got one. You gonna find out. Yeah. Do you have any advice about networking?
Exactly. A Scorpio like that.
Uh-huh. Say it again. Say you have any advice about networking?
It broke up. Can you hear me?
I said, do you have any advice about networking? Uh, can you
That's
hear
what
that?
I've been doing lately too. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. You said advice about networking.
Uh huh. Yes.
Okay. So as far as networking, advice that I have about networking, I say I do a lot of networking now.
Hmm.
So I do promote. I always tell people to join groups, whether it's for personal reasons, networking for personal reasons, or professional reasons. Join groups, get to know new people. Strangers are okay.
Yeah.
I did a live one day about talking to strangers because a lot of people won't talk to strangers. You
Yeah.
have to talk to strangers because you never know who may be able to help you or who you're able to help. So you have to talk to strangers. Don't be afraid to, if somebody's speaking about something that you have a question about and you don't know them. Don't feel like you're
Hmm.
just jumping in the conversation because they love to give out information or they knowledge to help them. So don't be afraid to ask questions when it comes down to networking and get out there. Like I said, meet people, make new connections. You know, I've always been a part of groups, and like I said, I've been in a few groups here since I moved to Georgia that I met people on a personal level who love to do certain things that I love to do that I bonded with, and people on professional level who has a long ways in my career. And I always say do it. Do it. If you have something, if you have it in your stomach that's telling you to do it, that means you need to do it. Don't back off.
Yeah.
You
Don't
know,
back off.
do everything you need to do to get, ahead,
Mhm.
legal stuff.
Yeah. 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 Like we met through a group, and that's how you're gonna be a part of my Girls About
Yep,
Experience Summit. So yeah, it worked, and
we
networking is
sure
always
did. Yep,
good.
I met
So
you.
yeah.
You have been a blessing ever since. I'm telling you. I'm not doing this as a more show right now, but you have been a blessing, and I do appreciate everything you've done for me, and invited me to, and you're great. Like everything you're doing with Black to Black, I love it. I love it.
All right. Thank you. And I love what you're doing too. I love your videos that you do on Tuesdays. Tell them about your tell them about that.
Thank you. I'm trying one.
Uh-huh.
So I got one to do today too. I get off here with you. I have one to do for my Tish Talk Tuesday today. So
Okay.
everybody tune into my YouTube. Tish Talk Tuesdays today will be out later on.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. And also when we talk about collaboration and over competition, what do you have to any advice that you have to give people about that? Like, what is your opinion on that collaboration over competition?
Say it again.
I said, what is your you have any advice to give
I
anybody
couldn't
about
hear you. I don't know what's going on.
collaboration over competition? You have any advice to give? Can you hear me?
Oh
Collaboration
my
over
gosh.
competition.
Okay. What I feel about collaboration over, yes, yes. What I feel about collaboration over competition. I've been seeing that a lot lately, actually, on social
Mm-hmm.
media, and I never been one of those people who I'm very competitive, but I'm more
Mm-hmm.
competitive with myself than anybody,
Yeah.
So I don't feel like anybody is my competition, and I don't want to say that in a way that's like because I learn stuff new from everybody every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather collaborate and build with them than to try to do it all on my own when we
Yeah.
can be helping each other. And
Yeah.
you see, I see it a lot. I've always been one of those people. I'm cheering you on, even when I have nothing going on. I want you to win. I want everybody
Yeah.
to win.
Yes.
And if we can win together, that's a plus for me. You
Plus.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we can win together,
Yeah.
that's a plus for me. So if I cheer you on, yeah, if I'm cheering you on when you're doing good, you're going to remember me.
Yes.
You're going to
Yeah.
remember that I cheered you on, and you may be able to help me in the future. And we may be able
Mm-hmm.
to collaborate on something in the future that you feel like they could help me. So why would I want to compete with you when we all can win together? So I don't really like
Yes.
competition, competing with other women at all. I don't do that. So I'd rather
Mm-hmm.
collaborate, and that's what I've been doing. I've been doing that with you. I've been doing that with other women in other groups. I've been doing that with
Uh-huh.
friends. I feel like
Yeah.
we have to have each other back. Okay, we have to
Yes.
have each
Yes.
other's back. And that's number one.
Yeah. And I always give the analogy, think about all the stores on that we go to, and they all sell some of the same things. And you don't see them stop opening their store or not being next to another store similar to them because they selling the same thing. We all can win. I
Mm-mm.
mean, we
Nope.
all can win. There's enough around. It's so many people.
Exactly.
That might mean you have to go out of your area, but you
Yes.
still can
Yeah,
win.
it's so many people in this world. I don't know. Can't.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
What you
want to
say?
ask. I say yeah, yeah. I was agreeing with you. Can you hear me?
Hmm.
Okay. And then I was gonna
Yeah, I
ask
hear you
you.
now. Hmm.
You hear me now? I don't know why we're breaking up like we are, huh? Okay. And let me ask you something about doing your book. Was it easy or was it? Are you an avid reader? Are you write all the time, like journal, or what made you decide to write your own book? Can you hear me?
So with my coaching, yeah, and my coaching, can you hear me?
Yeah. Uh huh. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, with me being a coach, I also have my own. Okay, with me being a coach, I also have my own coach. So I've learned that I could actually coach through my literature as
Hmm.
well. So instead of me trying to coach everybody through one-on-one or group coaching stuff like that, you can coach through my book. This is actually a coaching book.
Yeah.
I felt like I could help people through this book quicker and maybe easier if people are not ready to totally commit to a coaching program or
Hmm.
one-on-one time or just are not ready to open up like they should be. They could
Hmm.
actually get some coaching through my book. And as far as
Hmm.
me writing the book, I do but when I wrote this, it just poured out of me. I never knew I was going to write a book.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just think about my experiences, and then I writing it. And I cried through writing the book
Yeah.
because it's
Okay.
emotional. It was like birthing a baby.
Uh huh.
It was like
Yeah.
birthing a baby. So it didn't take me long once I started to speak it because I spoke my whole book. I spoke it into word. I didn't write it pen and paper. So
Okay.
I just kept talking and talking and talking, and then I tweaked it along the way because I have this Baltimore accent. Not gonna get all the words right,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I actually spoke it all out, and it took me less than days. So
Yes.
it wasn't hard because I feel like I had to come out, but be challenging if you don't know what to talk about. You don't know who you're trying to reach. So I knew who I was trying to reach. and I knew what I wanted to talk about. So I felt like that's why it was easy. It was a flow.
Yes. And I seen you had your book lunch. That was exciting. Yeah. How was your you did a book lunch? Do you do more than one book lunch? Do you do
Yes,
go to
that
different
was so
locations and stuff?
exciting.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I haven't only done one. I've only done one. I was thinking about doing another one at a bookstore, but
Okay.
that was so much fun. It was so much fun and it felt so good. I cried at the end. Look, that's a hidden talent. I cry all the time. But
Yeah. Yeah. You take it to
that's not
heart.
really
How
hidden
about
because
that? You
everybody
got
know that
heart.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it felt so good. It felt so good. And the support was just wonderful. So yes, that was so.
Okay. Uh let me so your book is basically to help moms and women, or just or both, or men can get something from it as well, or is it just specifically for moms and women?
Right. I wrote it. The title is "Your Husband and Kids Can Wait," but this book, like I said, I feel like it's for the whole family. I have husbands
Okay.
reading it.
Hmm.
I have husbands buying it for their wife. I have. It's actually for women. It could be for women. It could be, honestly, I feel like it could be for anybody. But I have
Okay.
people who are buying them for their friends who are don't have kids and who are not
Uh-huh.
married. I feel like it's
Okay.
something that you can work on. So when you do get married or start having
Married.
kids, you already know what to do. So
What to
it's one
do?
of those
Okay.
things. So it's
Okay.
been helping a lot of different people. I feel like.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That makes you makes you feel good too, huh? That is helping, right? And a good project.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
eh, do you have any future projects coming up, or anything you be involved in besides the Girl Boss Experience Summit that you'd like to share with the audience?
Oh no, I couldn't hear you.
I said, do you have any new projects coming up, or any thing that you would like to share with the audience besides the Girl Boss Experience Summit? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'll definitely be doing the Girl Boss Experience Summit. Um, but right now, I'm actually working on a coaching course, a mini coaching course, and I'm working on my coaching program, and I am starting my outline for my next book. So it will be another book coming. I know people
Okay.
probably wondering what's coming next, but I do have another book coming, and I'm working on it. But my
Okay.
coaching courses are coming out first. April 6th. I actually put that in my book. If you see my book, that my coaching course is going to be aprons to blazers, your pain to your passion to your purpose to profit. And
Okay.
it's something that's going to be so straight to the point where people can actually get in and get out and learn something, new thing or for life, and just get what you want out of life, because a lot of
Right.
people, you think they know certain things, but they just don't know. It just be the smallest little thing that'll give them an aha moment, and that's what I'm looking
Yeah.
for. So I do
Okay.
have like I said, my coaching course coming, and I have a new book coming, and
Yeah.
I actually have women on a mission to women on a mission to endure conference coming up on the 27th.
Okay.
It's going to be live virtual event, so that's coming up on the 27th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's going to be
Okay.
live too on Facebook. So it's called Women
Oh,
to Endure
okay.
Conference. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You can share that on the
Women on a
that.
mission to endure. I'm sorry. That's
Oh,
wrong.
yeah. Yeah. You when you if you send me a link, I'll share it too as well. Okay.
Okay,
Did
thank
you?
you.
Yeah. And do you let's see, what else can I ask you? Like, you have anything to add or give to tell the audience before we go?
I just want to tell people basically that, this is Mental Health Awareness Month. We're still in Mental Health Awareness Month. I just want to let people know that you cannot do it all on your own. And this is something that I have said in my book as well. You cannot do it all on your own. You don't have to do it all on your own. I just encourage everybody, ask for help, whether it's in your business, whether it's in your life, whether it's how you're feeling, whether it's mental, whether it's, whatever you need, ask for help. You have to start speaking up for yourself. And I say this all the time, speak up for yourself. Speak up for
Yeah.
yourself, because nobody's a mind reader. Nobody knows unless you tell them. And if you need help, ask for help. And you will be surprised how many people will, embrace you and who are willing to help you. So please ask for help. Please ask for help. And I just want everybody to live their best life. Whatever that looks like for you, live your best life. And that's
Yes.
something that I say all the time. Live your own life. Live your life for you.
Yes. Yes. That's awesome. Thank you, Tish, for coming on. I enjoyed our conversation. Uh, this usually my thing about conversation is not really about it's business, but we add conversation in. So we asked a bunch of questions, and I hope you enjoyed our conversation, and I hope you come back again.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Most
Uh,
definitely. Most definitely. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I hope
okay.
somebody could be safe from what we talked about. That's all I have to
Yeah,
say.
I know. Get something from it. That's what we want. Okay.